Shri Kumarswami Mahavidyalaya Ausa, District Latur, is organized a World Record Series 2. Today we are completing 332nd day of the series, and the topic for today's presentation is Nutritional Biochemistry, which is going to present today's keynote speaker, Honorable Dr. M.Charumathy ma'am. So first of all, I welcome to you, madam, for the dais. I welcome the chief organizer of the series, Ideal Principal M.M. Detkar sir. Also welcomes faculty of my college and all those dear participants. As I have mentioned, Dr. M.Charumathy ma'am, she is the resource person for today's presentation. Presently, she is serving as an assistant professor and idealized head of the Department of Chemistry. Her college is Marudhar Kesari Jain College for Women, Vaniyambadi at Tamilnadu. So with this brief introduction, now I request you, madam, please start your presentation on the topic Nutritional Biochemistry. You are most welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your kind words. This is a big opportunity for me to present here. Shall I start, sir?
Yes,
May I share
Yes,
the
madam.
screen?
You are welcome. You are welcome. Please start.
Yes. I am Dr. Charumathy, Assistant Professor, PG and Research Department of Biochemistry. So today my topic is nutritional biochemistry. So what is nutrition? So nutritional biochemistry. So this nutritional biochemistry is nothing but a study about the science that combines physiology, medicine, microbiology, pharmacology, chemistry, biology to investigate health, food, nutrition, illness, and other things. So that is known as the nutritional biochemistry. Okay. So what is nutrition? So this nutrition is a biochemical and physiological process to support the life by the use of food. So in that we create energy to support our metabolism. So if we couldn't obtain sufficient nutrition, it causes malnutrition. So for that it involves in they are used to build and repair tissues, regulate body processes, and it is converted used as a energy. So types of nutrition. There are two types of nutrition. So one is macronutrient and another one is micronutrient. In macronutrient we have carbohydrate, protein, and fat. In micronutrient, vitamin, mineral, and water. So first one is macronutrient. In macronutrient, it providing energy and supports to the different metabolic system and growth and development of the body. This is a large quantity. It couldn't produce by itself. So we take this as a that is macronutrients as carbohydrate, protein, and fats. By the help of that, we get energy by adenosine triphosphate, that is ATP. Okay. So next one is micronutrients. It is a small quantity and it is mainly
Madam,
responsible.
madam, excuse me.
Yes,
Excuse me,
sir.
madam. Slides are not moving.
1 second, sir. I already shared my um, screen, but I couldn't. 1 second, sir. No, sir. Is it visible, sir?
Yes, madam, it's visible.
Okay,
Please
sir.
continue.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
So micronutrients, in micronutrients, it is a small quantity, but it plays an important role in our metabolism. It is responsible for repairing damaged cell and tissues. It prevention of infectious diseases by fighting against the disease caused by pathogens that is bacteria, virus, fungi. So those are things. In micronutrients, um, the micronutrients as what is the micronutrients means calcium, iron, etc. So those are the micronutrients that we need. So next one is energy from nutrients. So food energy is expressed in calories. So we all know that much this much calories I am using. You have to reduce those calories. That and all our if we are underweight, we have to take more calories, and if we are overweight, we have to reduce the calories. So it is according to that this term that is a calories. So what is calories means? It is a used to measure the amount of energy. So it is a 100 times greater than the unit. It is a scientific context. It is known as the calories. That is a gram. Calories or gram calories. It is referred the year as a kilocalories. KCAL. So one food calorie is equal to 4.184 kilocalories. So this is the energy that we are calculating for our daily diet, daily food. So coming to the macronutrients, in first macronutrients that we are going to discuss about means carbohydrate. It plays an important role in our daily life. It provides energy to the food to the body. So it to the nervous system also. So it provides 4 kilocalories per gram. So some enzymes plays an important role to break down the glucose. That is the energy. So, an energy by the name of amylase assists in the breakdown of starch into glucose. So, finally, it produces the energy for the metabolism. So, what are the sources of this carbohydrate? Means it has a simple sugar, galactose. Simple sugar is nothing but the fructose. So, it is found in many foods. And galactose, it is present in dietary products. Lactose is in milk and other dietary products. Maltose, it is present in potatoes, cheese, etc. So in sucrose, it is naturally obtained from sugar and honey. So dietary fiber. So dietary fiber is unavailable or indigestible carbohydrate in the diet. So it improves bowel motility, prevents constipation, so decreases reabsorption of bile acids, thus lowering the cholesterol level and improves the glucose tolerance. While consumption of the dietary fiber, we feel fullness about feel fullness. What are the good sources of fiber is green leafy vegetables. So we have to take most of the houses. Our mother told us to have more green leafy vegetables. So there is a disturbance in some someone is talking. I think.
Madam, slides are not moving.
Lights are not moving, sir.
You are on micronutrients only.
So now, sir.
It's daily dietary fiber, okay.
Okay, sir.
Then carbohydrate structure function.
Yeah, sir. Okay. So next one is carbohydrates. It's a structure, function, and metabolism. So in that, we are going to discuss about the carbohydrate structure. So in this carbohydrate, we have carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen atoms. So it contains the glucose, fructose, and sucrose, those and that. In metabolical pathways, it undergoes the glycolysis, citric acid cycle, oxidation phosphate. I already told you that ATP, it gives energy to our body. So next one is physiological impact. The consumption of simple or complex carbohydrate, it influences our blood glucose level. So it impacts energy availability and metabolic health. The next one is protein, another micronutrients. It is building blocks of life actually. So every cell in the human body contains the protein. So the amino acids, this amino acids plays an important role in this protein metabolism. So protein in your diet to help your body repair cells and make new ones. So it helps to develop if needed to grow for the growth and development in children, teens, and pregnant women, etc. So how much protein that we need means 4 kilocal of energy per gram. It is not a primary energy source, but it plays an important role in our metabolism. So what are the sources means meats, dairy products, seeds, nuts, and legumes. The next one is protein, amino acids synthesis and function. So in that amino acid structure, I already told you that amino acid is long chain of proteins are composed of long chain of amino acids, and synthesis pathway. There are many synthesis in that. It is a complex process. It involving transcription, translation, and post translation modification. Then biological function. The protein serves numerous vital roles, including structural support, enzymatic catalysis, immune defense, and cell signaling in various biological pathways. Then another macronutrients, fats and oils. So fats and oils are composed of lipids. It is insoluble in water, and we need a small amount of fat in your diet so that the healthy functioning will be happening. So it provides 7 kilocal per gram. It helps your body to absorb fat soluble vitamins such as A, D, E, and K. So it improves energy sources during rest or low intensity uh, exercise. So it is found in butter, vegetable oils, etc. The enzyme that is present in this fat and oils means it's a lipase. So fat types, digestion and utilization. There are three types: saturated fatty acid, unsaturated fatty acid, and trans fatty acid. In saturated fatty acid is a solid at a room temperature, and it occurs mainly in animal products. It contributing to the cholesterol level and cardiovascular health. And unsaturated fatty acid is found in plants and fish. It can help to reduce the risk of heart disease. So last one is trans fatty acid. It often processed food it have been linked to negative health effects. That is a risk of heart disease and inflammation. So micronutrients. In that micronutrients we have vitamins, minerals, and water. So vitamins the organic molecule. So it assists to regulate our body process. There are two types. That is fat soluble vitamin. We have fat soluble vitamin and water soluble vitamin. Fat soluble is A, D, E, and K. It dissolves easily in fats and oils, and it also stored in our body. Water soluble vitamins, it is a C and B vitamins. It remain dissolved in water. Excess of water soluble vitamins are eliminated by the kidneys, and it cannot be stored in our body. Next one is minerals. Minerals are the elements on earth. Our body need to develop and function normally. The minerals are calcium, phosphorus, potassium, sodium, etc. Require at least 100 milligram per day. It functions of minerals is fluid regulation, bone structure, muscle movement, and nerve functioning. So water. So this water is essential, and we have to take more water for daily life. Actually, it is a key component for good health. It accounts for about 60 percentage on an adult body weight. It is an crucial nutrient for health and survival. Water is involved in many body processes. That is fluid balance nutrient, fluid balance trans, transport, nerve impulses, removal of waste, muscle contraction, chemical reactions. So metabolism and energy production. In that we have a glycolysis. That is glycolysis. It's a pathway. Pyruvate and lactate are formed by oxidation of glucose. It gives energy. It produces ATP and citric acid cycle. It is otherwise known as Krebs cycle. So it as the acetyl CoA undergoes oxidation to form carbon dioxide. Then so many pathways, that is a TCA cycle, gluconeogenesis, glyconeogenesis, HM efficient. So those are the pathways that we are using for the energy and oxidation phosphorylation. It is a final stage of energy production, and it involves in the electron transport chain to produce the substantial amount of ATP, that is energy. So nutrition needed. So in this nutrition is the methods that estimate how the intake of applying different types of reference value. That is to estimate this nutrition value, average requirement, adequate intake, and tolerable upper intake level. Those are the methods, and recommended dietary allowances. So this is the level to the level of intake of essential nutrients considered to be adequate to meet non-nutritional needs of all healthy persons. So that is the RDA. So factors affecting RDA: so age, male or female, body size, physical status, and type of work. So respiratory quotient of foodstuffs. This the respiratory quotient is the ratio of the volume of carbon dioxide produced to the volume of oxygen. So carbon dioxide are completely oxidized, and RQ, that is respiratory quotient, it close to 1. So that is the carbohydrate value 1. And according to that, fats are 0.7 and protein 0.8. So utilization of energy, there are three processes. First one is basal metabolic rate, BMR, and the second one is specific dynamic action, SDA, and another one is physical activity. So these are the three processes. The first one is basal metabolic rate. So basal metabolic rate is the number of calories your actually we our body burns at rest to maintain normal body functions. So while we are in the rest, no work and all, after 12 hours of fasting, this BMR will be taken. How much energy produced while we are in the rest stage, that is full rest. That time our heart, kidney, and and breathing. So this only works. So that time they calculate how much energy that body is utilized. So according to that, this BMR is calculated. So it will differ according to the age, weight, height, gender, etc. So in that, the units how to measure this BMR means BMR is expressed as calories per square meter of body surface area per hour. Calories by square meter by hour. So calculating BMR by the formula, that is that means calories square meter by hour, and actively level adjustment and daily caloric intake. How much calorie we take, that will be taken as a calculated. Factors affecting BMR. So this age, gender, physical activity, hormones, environment, body composition, starvation, fever. So those and all the affecting process. So in age, BMR usually decreases with age. And gender, men generally have a higher BMR than women due to the difference in body composition and hormonal factor. And body composition, lean muscle mass contributes to a higher BMR, indicating the importance of strength training for metabolism. So in adulthood, the BMR generally drops by 2% per decade after the age of 20. And yearly, seniors have a significantly lower BMR because due to the decreased physical activity and changes in body composition. So gender muscle mass, higher muscle mass in men leads to a higher BMR as muscle tissues is metabolically active and requires more energy. And also hormonal influences also. So higher hormonal level will be produced, secreted in men, so that this will be variation. Body composition, muscle mass, I already told you that fat percentage. According to the fat percentage also, this BMR will be differs. So we have physical activity level and BMR. We have first one is exercise and sedentary lifestyle and effect on BMR. Next one is the second one is SDA, specific dynamic action. So this specific dynamic action refers to the energy expended during the digestion, absorption, and utilization of energy. It is a crucial component of the metabolic process, impacting the body's energy expenditure. So we calculated this how SDA affects metabolism. Elevated energy expenditure. That means SDA increases the metabolic rate, leading to enhanced caloric burning, so which can support weight management effect. So nutrition utilization, the breakdown and utilization of nutrients influence overall energy level in our body. Then thermodynamic effect of SDA results in increased heat production, contributing to the metabolic process. Factors that influence SDA: nutritional content, meal size, metabolic rate, and food temperature. So, in food temperature, we consume food by it also alter our response to the body. It is a thermo adjustment. And meal size. Sometimes the quantity of food will be increased. Sometimes the quantity of food will be decreased. So according to that, it will change. Nutritional content. Most of the time, we have to use macronutrients and micronutrients also essential. So according to that also, it will differ. So importance of SDA in weight management. SDA elevated caloric expenditure. Great facility increased caloric utilization, supporting weight loss or maintenance. Efficient utilization of nutrients through SDA contributes to overall energy balance, helps in weight management, and diverse meal impact. Last one is physical activity. So actually commonly this higher SDA for protein that indicates it is not a good source. If the calculation will be if we are using SDA 100 kilocal means if it exceeds 130 means that 30 kilocals is excess. So it is not a good source. That is it is not used for our body. So it is not a good source. Physical activity, last one. This physical activity, it is a individual, highly variable. It is a amount of energy that needed depends upon the duration and also the intensity of muscular activity. So according to the individual, it will differ. Okay. So in that physical activity, we have four categories. One is light worker, teachers, doctors, 30 to 40% BMR. A moderate worker, housewives, students, 40 to 50% BMR. Heavy worker, that is laborers, 50 to 60% BMR. Then heavy, very heavy worker, that workers, rickshaw pullers like that, 60 to 100% BMR. The balanced diet. So balanced diet, it is an important thing that we have to follow every day, because we are not a consume proper diet. Actually, we have to maintain on diary for what are the uh, diet that you are used for every day. Then only we will compare what we have consumed per day. So this balanced diet is important. So it contains different types of foods. That quantity, how much quantity that we are had, in that quantity, how macronutrients and micronutrients are included. According to that, this balanced diet will be planned. So what is why this balanced diet is important means this diet provides necessary nutrients for optimal physical and mental well-being. If we could not have proper meal means we were in we couldn't work properly and we couldn't think properly. So the diet will be the proper meal will be helps you to enhance your energy. So energy level will be increased. So it promotes consistent energy level throughout the day. So improving concentration and productivity. And also it healthy diet makes you to manage the weight. So balanced diet is important, and we have to maintain that diet. So food pyramid in balanced diet also this it meets nutritional requirement, develops maximum congenitality ability, prevents degenerative disease, improves immunity, and helps in coping up stress. So in food pyramid, we have this five food groups that we have to follow. That is cereal, grains and products, pulses and legumes, milk and meat products, fruits and vegetables, fats and sugar. That those are the food um, it indicates to in food pyramid. So this food pyramid is for older adults. Food and drinks, it will be not every day. We have to take sometimes. Then the fats, and oils in every small amount, very small amount. Meat, poultry, fish, eggs, beans, and nuts, 2 to 3 servings per day. Milk, yogurt, and cheese, 3 to 4 servings per day. Whole meals, cereals and breads, potatoes, pasta, and rice. It is 3 to 5 servings a day. Vegetables, salad, and fruit, 5 to 7 servings a day. So common dietary guidelines and recommendations, balancing proportion. The micronutrients and macronutrients, we have to balance, and it will give us the balancing proportion. So we have the impact of food choices, nutrient dense food and processed food. So these promote overall health by providing a high concentration of nutrients relative to the caloric content. Processed foods, these are the linked to negative health effects due to their high level of added sugar and unhealthy fats and sodium. So most of nowadays, most of the kids are having that packed items and canned items. That is a preserved one. Then the fast food, that and all affect our body condition and our health. So, food labeling and understanding nutritional information, calories, serving size, nutrient content. The production information and expiry date will we have to notice in the packed foods, and we have to follow the dietary guidelines. So tips for maintaining healthy diet and lifestyle is um, five variety. That means include a wide range of food. That means of five food groups. So we have to follow that five food groups. And hydration. Stay hydrated with water. That is very essential to our body. It builds our energy. So, physical activity. Nowadays, it is important, but most of the people are aware of the physical activity, but most of the people are they couldn't um, balance their work life and their personal life, so they don't get time to spend uh, more time for the physical activity. So at least 30 minutes of physical activity daily to promote our overall health. So we have to schedule our the activities, daily activities. So optimal nutritional disorders. If we are if we are if we couldn't take a proper meal, proper diet according to the schedule, and then excess amount of nutrients, it will create overnutrition, and low nutrient will create low nutrition. So we have to balance the diet, and if the diet is not in proper way, it will be imbalance in nutrition. So it leads to the obesity, malnutrition, and deficiency related to diseases. Hormonal imbalance will create, and our body metabolism couldn't um, um, couldn't work. So how much diet we are planning, that will be good for our health. Thank you. That's all about my presentation.
Thank you so much, madam, for
Thank
the
you, sir.
wonderful presentation.
Thank you, sir.
Now it's a time for discussion. Participants are requested. If you have any query, please come ahead and discuss with resource person. Dear participants. Yes, Pooja ma'am. Pooja madam, please. Dr. Swanand Shukla, sir. Am I audible, sir? Dr. Swanand
Yeah.
Shukla, sir, please.
Yeah. Good evening, Dr. Bedkar, sir, Principal, sir, Prashant, sir, and wonderful presentation what you have made, madam. It is regarding the nutrient and biochemistry.
Yes, sir.
Being a medical professional person, I know how difficult is biochemistry to understand. It's easy to understand, the role of nutrients in the diet. But when we are going with those cycles and all the metabolism, metabolic this systems, then it is a very tough topic to understand as such.
Okay, sir.
Important thing I want to say is, you have very well explained macro and macronutrients, especially the fat diet and then the carbohydrate and protein and amino acids. And they are using one term, essential nutrients. Essential nutrient means one has to depend upon the external source only. They are not synthesized in the human body. So these are the aspects, and then you have talked about the very important thing, the role of these factors. As a doctor, yes, definitely. Many of the times it happens that we are dealing with the diseases which consider only infections as a prime thing, and then non-communicable diseases like diabetes and then the hypertension. But one has to pay attention to the deficiency diseases related with the nutrients. So macronutrient deficiency or maybe excess that also produces conditions. So one has to be very careful about these conditions. So I remember, when patients comes to the doctor and he talks about the stomatitis and the ulcerations in the mouth, muh mein chhalyana, right? People are giving big complex, in general. But mind your specific vitamin has to be given for the specific reason. So one has to understand this aspect, very important aspect. And no doubt there are vulnerable groups like children, growing children, adolescent age children, and then the pregnant female and lactating female. They require extra kilocalories, and how to receive that extra kilocalories. That is also one of the very important topic we have to, consider in this nutrient biochemistry. Madam, very well explained the topic. You have done a good job about the nutrient. I'm having a number of papers with the nutrients and nutritional disease conditions, and definitely it is one of the burning issue one has to take care of. We are not paying attention to the nutritional diseases. So in general, also, you find out whether I'm taking a balanced diet or no. The WHO has given, World Health Organization has given a prudent diet.
Yes,
So
sir,
how
yes.
much amount of, yeah, how much amount of salt has to be consumed, how much amount of fatty acid, essential fatty acids, and unsaturated fatty acids we have to, yeah, unsaturated fatty acid we have to, and the empty calories like what we are getting from pizza and burgers, they have to be stopped
Sure,
somewhere.
yes, sir, yes,
Yeah.
exactly, exactly. Because this fast food and pizza burger, that and all, the
Yeah.
students are having because it is attractive that is the way they are having those and all, but it is not good for their health because of this fast food and all. The hormonal imbalance will happen. So for that,
Yeah,
if
definitely.
most of the people getting in 20 years or 30 years, so they're getting most of the diseases. We couldn't
Yeah.
imagine actually.
And very important thing is emerging nowadays. We call it as a nutritional malnutrition. It includes the
Malnutrition.
overnutrition, undernutrition, specific deficiency, and imbalance. So you will find the alcoholic beverages are so prominent, in our country nowadays. Right? You take urban or rural areas, they are giving empty calories, and definitely that is also disturbing the diet pattern of the human being. So, well, yes, very important. So, what kind of food I'm eating, whether we are planning the week, whether we are planning the day, whether we are taking leafy vegetables alternate day, and along with the 2 drops of lemon juice. So, best combination of vitamin A, B, C, and plus calcium, iron. So, one of the best tonic what we can get. We have to talk about this. This is what is called as a solid food, rather than burgers and pizza. So with this, I will just finish my comment. Thank you, Dr. Bedkar sir, for giving me this opportunity and really wonderful session. She's talking in a depth, right? So wonderfully explained. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Nitu ma'am, please.
Hello everyone. Hello ma'am.
Hello.
Ma'am, I just want to just ask a question that everyone knows about that. Nutrition is a key of development as well growth, and we also know that the growth is not as much affected as development is, because development is a continuous process. And as I am a teacher, so the nutrition is also take place a vital role in the education system. So ma'am, how can we enhance the nutrition aspect for the students which are making our future better?
Yes, ma'am. Already, sir, said that WHO already organized our diet plan. So we have to follow that dietary plan. And already, sir also discussed that nutrition plays a vital role, as you said. This the young generation, they are not aware of that, and also we are going apart from that. Daily we have to use the green vegetables. So that is spinach, like that. We have to include anyway in our meal. Then only then the diet will be improper. That is, the kids are not attractive in the way that we are cooked. So, attractive way, we have to cook different items. And also we have to include the nutrients, that is millets, like that we have to include. And the diet will be planned according to our children's health. That is, if they are in overweight, or they are in obesity, means we have to plan according to their metabolism, according to their health. So is not uh, uh, the diet is not for all the people. If one diet is fixed to the one people, so it differs. It differs to age. It differs to gender. It differs according to the metabolic process, and also the hormonal balance. So according to that, we have to plan the proper diet. That is known as a balanced diet. Um, if the nutrients, any nutrients, it is increases, means it is a hyper. That means it is increased. So we have to reduce that. Because of that, also some diseases will be created. So that's the thing. According to our body, we have to maintain that diet plan.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
So, Pooja madam, you have raised your hand, please, if you would like to ask. So, thank you, Dr. Swanand Shukla sir, Honorable Nitu ma'am, for your nice queries and sharing your views. Now, I request the chief organizer of the World Record Series, Honorable Principal M. Bedkar sir, to conclude the session. Please welcome.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah. Our principal, Dr. M. Involved, ma'am. Yes. Thank you, sir. Good. Thank you, sir. Thanks. I am very privileged to be part of this World Record Series. as you said, many of my colleagues already presented in this platform. Um, it is a very long process that you are taken for this. I am very grateful for that. I am also have this opportunity in this very long process. So thank you, sir. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Thank you very much to all.
Th- Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Now it's time to vote of thanks. Shri Kumarswami Mahavidyalaya Ausa, District Latur in Maharashtra State, as we know, organized a world record. Yes, sir. Sir. So today we have completed 332nd day of the series, and the topic was very significant. That was related to the everybody's health, life. Now this topic shall be explained by today's keynote speaker, Dr. M.Charumathy ma'am, very clearly in a simple language. What is mean by nutrition? Then different types of nutritions. Then the different contents in the body, micronutrients, proteins, amino acids, synthesis, functions, fats, oils, then the vitamins, balanced diet, minerals, waters, then physical activities, then the importance of balanced diets, as well as the food pyramids, then different tips for maintaining our healthy diet, and how is our lifestyle in the modern era. So these points you covered in your lecture, madam, so nicely, clearly. So I'm very, very thankful to see you here on the World Record Series for your nice presentation in the series. So thanks a lot once again.
Thank you,
I
sir.
thank the chief organizer of the series, Honorable Principal M. Bedkar, sir. Also thanks faculties of my college and participants, including Dr. Swani Shukla, sir, Nitu Tiwari, madam, who nicely discussed with resource person, asked nice queries. You ask some questions that we also get some knowledge from your questions, because these are very, very important questions from your sides, and we get a new kind of knowledge. So thank you so much, Dr. Swami Shukla, sir, Nitu Tiwari, madam, and also thanks uh, the people's participants. Uh, just a minute, participants who appreciated the session. I take their names: Harendra Singh, Dr. Harendra Singh, Dr. Manoj sir, and then Satyanarayanappa, and Sudha ma'am. You appreciated the session, so thanks a lot to you all. And I should not forget to thanks all those dear participants who joined the series regularly. So thanks a lot once again to you all. Kindly request, please fill the feedback link which is given in the chat box. With the kind permission of chief organizer, I declare the session is over. Once again, thank you so much, Charumati ma'am. You come again with new topic. So thanks a lot once again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for your kind words. Thank you, sir.